Okay, hello again, everybody. So I am back with another one as always, and I figure now, because I have not done last time that I did a video on SSSniperwolf was quite a few years ago. So I figure why not check in and see what she's been doing recently. Okay, so yeah, Russ here. Russ is gonna review Design Fails So Bad It's Actually Funny. Let's see what this is about. Ugh.
Hello friends, it's me, and today we're checking out some design fails. You walk
Great.
into a bathroom. Not only is the floor made out of glass, but it also drops 30 feet below you. The toilet is hanging on the wall. What do? I don't know, the glass looks pretty thick.
You want to know what I would do? You want to know what I would do if a toilet was hanging on the wall? Walk out of the fucking room.
Supported people before me, I would trust it. This would not be fun if you were afraid of heights, or falls, or glass breaking, or threats while pooping. However, I kind of
Actually, no. You know what? No, see, because okay, yeah. What is it? It's on glass. Okay, there's a kitchen sink. All right, and then there's the toilet. Yeah, like I mean, obviously like there's like this metal thing that's holding the glass up, but still like if it breaks because of how deep that the hole beneath the hole underneath the glass is, if you fall through that, you're gonna be either severely injured or you're gonna die. One of the two. And that hole looks extremely steep, so obviously it's the latter. You fall through something like that, you're dead. Point blank, period. You are dead. DEAD, dead.
design. 10 out of 10 would pee here. Who's supposed to fit through this door? Oh, sorry, this.
You would? Okay, well, if you want to risk falling through glass and, falling to your death, go right ahead if that's your alley, or if that's your bag.
This is the door that leads to Slenderman's room. Only he can fit through it. And probably a toddler.
Slender Man's room. There's actually a door that small. Are you kidding me? Wow.
If you turn them sideways, it's like barely wider than a door handle. You must be this skinny to pass. I'll never know what's beyond that door because my big old head ain't never making it through. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah,
have an
great.
idea for a shampoo for kids. Who should we put as our shampoo mascot on the front? I know. Let's put Caillou. Caillou.
Oh, there's Caillou shampoo now? Caillou shampooing. Earns. Okay, that's in Spanish, I think.
On the shampoo bottle. Bro doesn't even have hair. Why is he shampooing? He actually would have been.
Oh my goodness, that brings me back to the days when I used to watch that show when I was little. Oh. And the infamous meme that I saw like floating around quite a while ago, like many years ago, around 4 or 5 years ago, I used to see this meme floating around the internet quite a lot. It was a clip of Caillou saying, and I quote, "Oh yes, Daddy."
Great candidate for like a 3-in-1 shampoo, like.
What is going on with this?
Face wash, body
Okay.
wash, bald-headed wash. But like Caillou for shampoo? It's like putting Cardi B in a Ford commercial. Can't say it's a good match.
It wasn't loading, now it's fine. Okay, Cardi B. Yeah, imagine Cardi B shampoo. But a lot of bitches is mad though. A lot of bitches is mad.
This, however, no. A public bathroom with a glass door. First of all, that's a shower door. What's it doing in front of a toilet? That should be in a shower. In somebody's home. This is a public bathroom with a glass door, and they were like, okay, it's fine, who cares? You want to use our facilities? We're going to watch you. We can really make sure you're not going to go to the bathroom and steal any of our merchandise. The walls are literally glass.
Okay, yeah, see, that's a complete deliberate invasion of somebody's privacy. That is so wrong. That is so wrong to have like what should be and only should be a shower door, a door for a shower in front of a toilet. No. Hell no.
Make sure you're not stealing, and make sure you're actually peeing. You know, I'd hate to be fined for my life behind some glass walls. This should be illegal. What is this?
Garnier Fructis banana hair food. Another shampoo.
Fructis
I have never heard of that.
banana hair food. If you read it, it says nourishing shampoo. It literally looks like a drink. This could be a smoothie bottle. They had to put a do not ingest sticker on the top of it. You know, instead of
Yeah, do not ingest. Do not ingest. That should be common fucking knowledge for people to not, I don't know, eat shampoo. But obviously, of course, you're going to have kids, children. So, I mean, it still is a good thing to have that on there. Um, just in case, a child accidentally gets a hold of it. But I mean, most kids are probably just going to eat it anyway, or try to eat it anyway, because that's just how kids are.
changing the bottle and making it look like shampoo. You know,
Yeah, life lesson: don't eat shampoo unless unless you want to end up in the hospital with a virus.
why they put the sticker on? Because there are idiots out there that see, oh, yellow bottle in the shampoo aisle. Who put this banana food here? Glug, 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 glug. That doesn't taste like banana smoothie. I'm suing you. Yeah, that's
You're gonna sue somebody over shampoo? You really want to waste that much fucking time? Okay, go ahead.
why things have stickers like this. Because somebody did it. Smash like if you are not that stupid. Please, if you're confused, literally read
Yeah, smash like for Rust too. Smash like for Rust too. If you can't believe half of the shit you're hearing.
the label. You know, theft has gotten so out of hand these days that this grocery store had to put a security tag on every single Snickers candy bar. People
It's a Japanese. Okay. Yeah, it's a Japanese. Yeah, Japanese candy store, right? Yeah. Why would they put a security tag on candy bars for what? Oh yeah. So because so many people were stealing them, right?
be stealing them. Maybe they didn't think this one through. If you really wanted a Snickers and you were really that hungry and really wanted to steal it, you would just take the wrapper off.
Yeah, because you're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Now the security tag pierces through the actual candy bar itself, and even if it does, that's not going to stop a lot of people. By a lot of people,
No,
I
it's
mean
not.
anybody with a brain can just open it up or pull the security tag off because you're just
Yeah, I mean, you want to get arrested for stealing a fucking candy bar of all things? Go right ahead. Go right ahead. They're probably just going to let you off with a misdemeanor.
ripping through a wrapper. Like, this is so stupid. Who wasted their afternoon tagging the Snickers bars? You know, if you're that worried about people stealing all of them, put them up by the register. I don't see them on any
Either a misdemeanor or just a warning. Oh, you took a candy bar. Nah, you're fine. You're not going to go to jail. We'll just give you a citation.
the M&Ms. Why is it specifically the Snickers? A very high risk, in demand, valuable item. We gotta protect our assets. By assets, we mean
And if you try anything funny, you're gonna go to jail.
Snickers bars. Come on, guys, there's better candy bars out there. Another horrible bathroom design. They thought this was genius.
What the hell? What kind of toilet is that? That don't even look like that. Doesn't. Okay, yeah. I mean, there are different kinds of toilets. There are different. There are toilets that are differently designed, but that just looks like somebody took, because the back part of it, what's supposed to be the toilet seat, right? Part of the toilet seat looks like it's just some random piece of plastic that somebody found somewhere.
fit the sink, the toilet, and the shower all in one little square. So
How are you even supposed to get in a shower like that? How do you even get in a shower like that without falling flat on your ass? It's like it looks like how is what looks like, okay, two, like, the kitchen cupboards, kitchen shelves, right? You open the you open the door to the shelves in your kitchen. It looks like that. It looks like exactly like what the shelves that you would put snacks and stuff in, right? How on earth is that considered a shower?
Good. Saves money. But as soon as you turn on the shower, it goes right into the toilet hole. And then I know the water's gonna get all over the mirror. It's gonna fog up. It's kind of like a bidet, like from the front and aiming downwards.
A bidet? Oh, wow.
And it'll get your entire lap wet. Why is the sink there? You couldn't have put the sink in front of the toilet and then put the shower in the corner? No? We couldn't take 2 seconds to put 2 brain cells together to make a single thought on how this bathroom would be more efficient? No, let's just do it. Not a very human design. Here we have it.
Yeah, it sucks ass.
A horribly designed kitchen. You walk into it. The sink is here. The real cherry on
I mean, it looks very generic. Very generic.
top is where they put the dishwasher. It's by the sink, but like it looks like you can't even open it up completely. So you can't pull out the trays and put the things in. I don't even think a full-size human could fit into that gap to either open the cabinets or do anything. What's this hole in the wall? Is there a microwave supposed to be there? Demolish the whole thing. Y'all need to start over. Brand new kitchen from IKEA instead of this garbage. Nobody will buy this house. And if they do, they're gonna tear it apart. So I have a bathroom, but I don't know where to put a toilet. Usually they have them against the wall, right? Weird, quirky, and different. We're gonna put the toilet in the middle of the room, because that's...
Why would you even do that? The toilet is directly in front of the sink. Who the fuck does something like that? Why would you put a toilet directly in front of a sink? How are you even... There's literally no room. There's no room to stand, in order for somebody to be able to stand in front of the sink and wash their hands. Why is there a toilet directly in front of a sink? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Like, let me tell you something. Okay. My bathroom, all right, the toilet is directly next to the sink. It's not in front of the sink. You know why it's not in front of the sink? Because the people who built Russ's house, okay, were not fucking retarded. That's why.
where it belongs. The plumbing usually goes into the wall, but it didn't quite make it into the wall. So we're going to put it in the middle. Somebody definitely DIY'd this bathroom renovation, if you can even call it that. The only plus side I can see to this is that if your arms are long enough, you might be able to wash them at the same time as sitting on the toilet. Wow.
Oh yeah, great. Woohoo.
It really has its perks. Do you in your house have smart stairs or stupid stairs? That'll make you think, who's the dumb...
Smart stairs or stupid stairs? Stairs or stairs? Stairs or stairs? I mean, it depends on the person, okay? It depends on the person. If you are enough of a moron to fall downstairs deliberately, that's on you. But, normal people who actually have functioning brain cells are not going to fall downstairs. Okay, normal people are going to know how to actually climb up and down stairs without falling. I never, even in my, my house, my grandparents' house, there were no stairs. There were no stairs. There were no stairs because the house wasn't built that way. Okay, not only because the house wasn't built that way, but also it's because, when you have elderly people living there, it's a huge fall risk. Okay, it's a very big fall risk.
That designed this, for $3,800 a month, you could live in a house with stupid stairs. Let's just cut a hole.
Yeah, no, nobody's paying that much money to live in a house with stairs like that. Nobody, and they're wooden. What are they? Are they wooden stairs? Okay, 5 beds, 2.5 baths house. Yeah, $3,800 a month. Oh, this is from TikTok. Of course it is. Yeah. I don't trust nothing from TikTok at all. I don't. I don't. And I'm not sure if any of you guys know this, but there were a lot of articles. I'm sure there still are many articles, okay, about TikTok shutting down. You know why TikTok is shutting down? Because I think what was it, the owner or somebody, I guess, can't get enough, it doesn't have some type of licensing to keep it going or whatever the fuck it is. Maybe I think that's something major. It could be, something could be going majorly wrong with the folks over at ByteDance, and ByteDance is the company that owns TikTok. Okay, so I mean, I could care less if it shuts down or if it doesn't.
The floor and put the stairs. Or we could get real creative, and instead of doing one set of stairs that leads to the top, we could have the L-shaped stairs that leads to this room, and then a normal staircase that leads
to the top, to the top. Everything you own is in the box to the top.
This room, but then there's a whole other separate staircase that leads to.
Don't you ever for a second get to thinking you're irreplaceable.
Downstairs. Well, it'll be so cool, guys. Trust me. There's two paths that you can take. One that goes up the stairs and one that leads to a dead end. Have you ever seen stairs with a dead end? What's the point? Yeah, they're for sitting. I don't even want to know what went on here. Was the rectangular shape of a stair too boring for you? And I'll make it squiggly. 100% tripping hazard. Have fun on your face. On top of the regular stairs, we made the mini stair. Just in case you want to put your hamster on a pedestal. Or
why would you put a hamster up there? Come on now. No. Leave hamsters alone. Okay, no. Don't. Who in their right mind would put a hamster at the top of the staircase? I mean, it's gonna. Can they even? I think they could climb downstairs, right? But no, like, don't be putting a small animal at the top of a flight of stairs. Leave animals alone.
I'm on a private island. This mini stair serves as both a pedestal and a prison. I love me some floating stairs.
Pedestal and a prison. It's like nobody with any common sense is going to be putting a hamster at the top of a staircase.
But you need to have a railing. It's code. These stupid stairs make me feel like I'm in the Squid Games. Stairs, but there's a room.
Stairs make you feel like you're in where? What did she say? Go back.
And the prison. I love me some floating stairs, but you need to have a railing. It's code. These stupid stairs make me feel like I'm in the Squid Games. Stairs, but
oh, the Squid Games. Oh yeah. Minecraft.
There's a room right here, so you have to go up a couple of stairs to get to this room. But also, every time you leave the room, you'll probably trip on these stairs or hit your shin. Why did they put the door right there? You couldn't have put it right past the stairs? Oh, we forgot. Let's put the door right here. Or which came first, the door or the stairs? Either way, you failed the design.
My loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe when I'm not with you, I'll lose my mind. Give me a sign, make me fall down the stairs one more time.
That concludes this segment of Stupid Stairs. POV, you buy a sofa online with no reviews. Oh, you are brave. I would never buy a piece of furniture that didn't have some kind of review or picture from somebody who's already bought it. But somebody has to be the first one to buy it and take the risk for the rest of us, right? It looks cheap. I really hope they didn't charge you sofa money for this little chair. Because I've had something similar to this on Amazon.
Oh, the chair. Oh, yeah.
For like $100. I feel like you just gotta let it expand over the next few days. This is definitely not like a proper sofa. This is a foam-filled chair. This is one of the stupidest bathroom designs I've ever seen. That's saying a lot. There's a lot.
Wait a minute. What did that say?
Over the next few days. This is definitely not like a proper sofa. This is a foam-filled chair.
Okay, hurry up. All right. If trying to do too much was a room.
Stupidest bathroom designs I've ever seen. That's saying a lot. There's a lot of dumb ones. But this room has a sink, and you take 2 steps, go on toilets, and then right next to the toilet, the world's smallest shower. Also, the laundry room is right next to the bathroom. How convenient for you if you are skinny enough to make it through. Oh, yay. Water water heater too? Wow, we really be doing everything in this room. It's got it all. A bathroom, a shower, a laundry room, and a water heater room, and storage all in one. What is that hole in the wall? For Snow White 7 dwarfs to come in and do your laundry? I know for a fact the average person
Snow White 7 dwarfs come in and do your laundry.
cannot fit through that. Or you can make your toddler do the laundry. You know, win-win situation here. What a
Yay.
nightmare of a room. POV, you have to replace the plumbing, but the house is on a...
Oh, yeah. POV, you have to replace the plumbing, but the house is on a concrete slab. Walkthrough plans.
concrete slab. Oh, I guess we have to dig through the entire house to redo the plumbing. Excellent. You know, it's little surprises like this that can make a home renovation go from $30,000 to $300,000. Yes, I love the little surprises like these. Now we have to replace the plumbing, the concrete, and the floors. Yay! This is so stressful. So they redid their kitchen.
Okay, can you imagine our disappointment? Uh-huh. One of these things is not like the other. Linda.
And they got one of these fancy schmancy islands. They did the countertop
Russ, you're shouting in my ear.
with some onyx stone and put LED panels under the countertop so that when you turn it on, the light goes through the stone and it...
Okay, only to turn them on and have it look like this. You can move like this. I can move like that.
lights up. I've done this in my house. It is very, very expensive. And then when they turned it on, oh wow, it's beautiful and lights up through one side, but the other side is opaque and no light comes through. I mean, before you install the slab of stone, you get to see what the whole thing looks like. And some parts look opaque. I guess they thought the light was gonna go through the whole thing. I feel like these look really cool, but the countertop gets very hot very fast. I would not want to be sweating while I'm cutting my onions on.
The countertop gets very hot, very fast. Hot and fast, hot and fast, hot and fast.
Bro, I would be so pissed off. It's literally so expensive to do this, and it just feels like a complete waste doing it for the half that barely lights up. This is probably the most expensive fail yet. I don't understand why bathroom stalls...
I don't understand why bathroom stalls in the USA have to have such a huge gap at the door. This is at an airport, and you could literally see everyone walking past to wash their hands and vice versa. It's so uncomfortable. It's bad enough these stalls barely have room for your luggage. There was no reason for a gap this big. Look at the size compared to my hand. And it's not just at airports. I see this in restaurants, stores, etc. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, that looks like that definitely looks like something that you would have to be out of your mind in order to condone.
The USA have to have such a huge gap at the door. This is an airport, and you could literally see everybody walking past to wash their hands and vice versa. It's so uncomfortable. Girl, I get it. You kind of just have to trust that people...
Girl, let me tell you, I get it. He played me so bad last night.
Will not go through the cracks and stare you in the eye while you are having a piss. But do you trust people not to do that? When the holes are like this, I'd be in and out so quick. I ain't risking it. But somebody could technically also stick their head under the stall and have a peek. No, I feel like most people just mind their own business. This was an RSVP card to somebody's wedding. You put your name with like this, I'd be in and out so quick. I ain't risking it.
I'm trying to read the card. Hurry up.
Under the stall and have a peek. No, I feel like most people just mind their own business. This was an RSVP.
Okay, here we go. Jeez. Okay, RSVP, kindly respond before July 1st, 2017. Will attend, will not attend. Please indicate each guest's entree selection. Blank chicken, blank beef, blank kids. What? They put kids as an entree selection on an RSVP thing? What the fuck?
To somebody's wedding. You put your name, will attend or will not attend. And then please put down what you want for your entree selection. What do you want to eat? Chicken, beef, or kids? Y'all serving kids? This might be one of them Hollywood celebrity weddings. Oh, it was...
This might be one of them, this might be one of them, sick motherfucker weddings. One of them sick motherfucker weddings. Because only sick motherfuckers, okay, would want to eat kids.
So...
Let's leave the children alone, please.
close. Y'all get a discount for this? Because, like, the brand is supposed to be here, but it's actually here. How do you mess up this badly? What brand is this? Samsung, I would like to have a word with you. You know, anybody who knows me knows that I hate can lights. Can lighting is the worst lighting. It's so ugly. A house should not have so many cans. The can final boss. There's so many can lights. Not a single ambient light in sight. Why?
Oh, so many canned lights, not a single ambient light in sight. Gee, why is that?
There's so many. Who needs this much canned lighting? Ew. Get rid of 90% of these, and you see where the brown trim is? Put an LED strip around that. Have yourself some nice ambient lighting. I don't like bright lights in a house. It just feels disgusting. I need natural sunlight. And at night...
Oh, it feels disgusting. It feels so bad.
I want ambient lights, not the big lights. I hate the big lights.
Turn it up loud and feel the ambiance.
Them off. People who turn on the big lights in the morning scare me. Don't like lights on in the house, only natural sun. Except when I'm recording and I am forced to have the big mean LED light right in front of me.
Now I beat my meat like I'm a fucking butcher, and I punk the pussy like I'm Ashton Kutcher.
Me. You know, I remember when people would see the light reflect in my glasses and they would think I was reading a script. Please tell me how it feels to be stupid. But anyways, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and make sure you turn on notifications. Click.
All right. Okay, all right. Oh, wow. Well, that was fun, huh? Oh, my. Yeah, she's always a real laugh riot, isn't she? All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Oh. Bye.